project, we've got you covered.
We've got
Satisfaction guaranteed. We build custom websites with all the standard pages like home, services, contact, blog, and gallery. But we can also personalize everything to your needs.
Too, yeah.
Want to connect your Instagram, Facebook, YouTube,
I do.
X, TikTok, or another site?
Yes.
We'll link them all seamlessly. We also offer add-ons like 1 to 3 minute videos, blog writing, and AI image generation.
We do.
And to keep things fresh, we offer monthly maintenance plans that include updates and a new blog each month. If you're ready to get started, visit mediaforyou.fun for pricing, details, and any current promotions. And yes, we can even bring your website into the multiverse, where we design and manage VR storefronts in a whole new digital space. Thanks for stopping by. We look forward to building with you.
Thank you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Try Virtual Roundtable. We want to welcome you. If you guys are in the multiverse watching in the storefronts, welcome. We love to see you and hear from you. Go on and send us a chat. Chat lines are open. All right. So what's up? You guys got an intro?
Iceman.
Who's first? Iceman first.
Doc
Maasi here.
There you go.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming.
All right. Yeah. Welcome, everybody, to Try Virtual Roundtable. That's TRI Virtual Roundtable. All right. Also, real quick, Doc's going in his headset real quick. He's got to probably make a sale or something. So,
I'm going to sell some land.
Yeah, real quick. Right on air, right online. All right. So also I want to talk about, you saw my Media for You video in the beginning. Look us up if you're looking for a website, but also I want to talk about, which I'm going to be attaching to my website soon. I'm going to get that all set up.
Oh, we got to put them in the multiverse too.
Go to VR. I want you guys to remember that name, Go to VR. Because they are doing some amazing things. And Doc and I have been kind of sitting in the background and not really keeping in touch with them as much. And lo and behold, they're just like, oh, you don't even know. You don't even know what they're doing. You don't even know. They're cooking up some stuff. And what they're going to be introducing is going to be amazing. So a lot of mixed reality where we're broadcasting. One of the goals is that we're going to be broadcasting in VR so you guys can see everything in there as well at the same time. So this is all going to be part of Go to VR, helping us out, getting all that going. But what they're doing is amazing. So
yeah, I've got the screen up.
Yeah. Oh, you want to?
Yeah, I was going to say how do you spell that? Because if I was going to look it up,
I got it.
I would write GOTOVR.
VIAR. So make sure I'm doing this right. I'm not very good at it, but here we go, guys. Are we here? Hold on. All right, am I good?
Yes, you are. There you go. Run it.
So yeah, I just gotta figure out how to exit out of it, right? But look, Devlin's absolutely correct, guys. We're here to talk about everything VR. We do some real world, case evaluations that we just like to talk about. But Devlin's being nice. We kind of dropped the ball. Patrick, if you're listening to this, we apologize.
Yeah,
I talked to him a couple of days ago to see the company. And they're offering some absolutely great VR content and some extraordinary use case analysis with, even this right here. Can you see that, the ZVR?
Oh yeah, the shop, the training center.
No, not the training center, but
the recruitment.
New product,
the recruitment. Sorry,
XEEXR. No worries. And I'm just gonna go over this for a quick second. What Patrick and I we're talking about a year or so ago was that, can you imagine, let's say you're a ship in the middle of the sea and your engine breaks down, right? You'll be able to put, I think they're working on technology where you can put the headset on and somebody else is on a computer, but they actually can see exactly what you see in real time. And if they're also using VR headset, we all know how much the clarity is with that. So they can actually look at the engine as if you're looking at it.
Exactly.
As if
at the same time.
You're both right there in front of the car.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
And they can kind of guide you, but this can be use case analysis, medicine, repair shops, training, education. So go to VR, GOTOVIAR.com. I employ our listeners to just go on their website. we
You
have
will be
a
amazed.
relationship with Patrick, and we're actually functioning to be kind of representatives. And they're
Mhm.
also a sponsor of our tri-virtual roundtable podcast. So I wanted to tell people we're going to talk more about it as we further, I guess, become educated
Mhm.
in the products that they offer. But we're kind of
Yeah.
like the United States liaisons
Yeah.
with this group and working close with the CEO. So anybody has any questions, check out the website. Please reach out to us by Tri-Virtual Roundtable.
All right, real quick, I just got to throw this out there. Check Serenity Cove again. Honey Bear, I re-put the new link in there. I think I sent you the wrong link. The wrong link I put in there before. I don't even know if yours is right. I see. I might need to send you another one. But let's see. Rolo.
I seen it on the. I
Oh,
seen
okay.
it on there.
Rolo said, "What up from Nashville? Whoop whoop. What's up,
I like Rolo.
Nashville?"
You like Rolo?
And
I like
Angela.
Rolo.
You don't even know
Angela
him.
says, Angela B33 here. Super curious. Oh, welcome.
What does that mean?
I don't know. She's curious about our podcast. Well,
Oh.
we're gonna break it down in just a few minutes for you. So
Wiki. Oh, that was
just
my break.
like that, you're
Yeah.
breaking it down. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm break it down.
Yeah, thank you. But we are talking about last week. This is part 2 of our series about addiction to our social media, our electronics, our being addicted to it, and how it. I'll kind of do a recap how what the damage is if you're involved in addiction to whether it be your phone, social media. You disconnect from the world to focus only on what your device is, and there's a lot of um, repercussions and problems that come with that. So we kind of our doctor that talked about it last week was explaining the issues and what happens and all that good stuff. So this week we're bringing it up and saying how to turn that addiction or your device, because one of the things she said that really caught my attention was she said when you have your devices, you're not going to give them up. You're not going to stop using it. You're not going to stop using the phone. You're not going to stop using the computer. So it's now just about management. It's all about how are we going to make this better, because we're going to continue to use that technology. So
I mean, shoot,
go,
we've
Doc.
got, I looked at this article before where it's the Guardian Network has it listed. They were talking about a mass tort victim. I'm not an attorney, so I'm not sure exactly what tort means, right? But it's a type of case against the gaming industry because kids have become so massively addicted to them, where they're treated as individuals and they have to look at the specific merits of each particular crime. But I'm not crime. I apologize. I'm not gonna call it a crime, but just whatever.
Of each
However,
situation. Yeah.
situation, however the addiction is defined. But it's an ongoing 10 billion settlement roundup.
Woo.
No, that's no. So that's something else. They mixed 2 articles. The
Oh.
whole point of me even looking at that was just to talk about how there are actually lawsuits going on because people have been, losing jobs, not going to
Right.
school, kind
Yep.
of messing up their entire lives on it. So
Exactly.
we just want our listeners just to be aware that it can be a problem. If you have a child and you do get a headset for them, this is not going to be like social media texting your friends.
No.
With virtual reality right here, you will put this on what you think will be 10, 15 minutes and be in there for 2 hours. So
Exactly.
we just want everybody to be aware. Not that I've done that.
What the damage can be done. Yeah, exactly. So again, we talked about this last week. We obviously know quite a few people in there that would kind of classify as being addicted to their headsets and falling asleep in there. Actually, it's funny.
Yes.
So
Beyond that.
I think a lot of people have actually nodded off.
So I was going on. Deanna was asking me a question about the headset and how long I'm on it and blah blah blah. And she's like, "Yeah, you could probably fall asleep in there."
Yeah.
Probably.
I did. You
Yeah,
did.
it has happened multiple times. You know what? Because when we're doing what we're doing, and sometimes we're running around by ourselves and doing stuff, and it gets so calm in the area and the environment. The music might be playing. You hear the birds singing when you're running around the Infiniverse, and you're just out there running, getting loot boxes, and then you're just like,
Shout out to Multiverse.
and then you wake up and you're just like, how long have I been sitting here? Have you done that, Icy? Have you done
no.
that?
When I'm running for like loot boxes, like I get in that rhythm, and then all of a sudden my eyes will close, and then I'm still clicking, and all of a sudden, like, wait, what am I doing? I'm still clicking. Wait, where am I at? What's going on?
Going looking for the loot boxes.
Yeah, because it's very repetitive.
Yeah, I got 2 mega fruits, by the way.
Yesterday. You know, we do want to. I know, right? You do want to give a shout out to. I want to give a shout out to 420 Money, who came in.
Oh,
yeah, I haven't seen him.
That was amazing. In the Multiverse, and had some people in there, and I met him over at VR Chat, and I want people to also notice that we're grown folk. So when we talk about using these VR headsets, it's not a childlike thing. Like some people, like you'll tell them about it, they'll kind of giggle, and it's like, it's a little bit more. It's like laughing at somebody for having a computer,
right?
Because you can also play games on it.
Yes,
and you can also do business. You can also socialize. So
exactly.
But people are so captivated that this is a gaming thing. And don't get me wrong, it's been publicized like that to some degree. We're just trying to give some awareness that it's a lot more than that from a business.
Ton more. So I was watching this TED Talk, and this doctor, or she's doctor, but they were explaining the differences in VR and regular 2D, whether you're doing like a Zoom call or a group chat or something like that. So the differences being when we're in that environment and we are all together, we can actually see our hand motions. If Iceman is disappointed with whatever I'm saying, he can throw up his hands and turn around and shake his head, and you can see all these actions and feel them, and on his tone. And one thing I noticed, Doc sometimes is very visual. Like when you say something and he thinks it's like you're dumb, he's like, what? Like his whole headset turns and you automatically know.
Really?
Oh, that's Doc. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
It's like even as an avatar, you can
and
see
even
those
I know,
motions.
like, who's your daddy? And his head moves, and like, yeah, you know. That's Doc.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna play this TED Talk real quick.
Let's get back on
I'm gonna play this TED Talk. It's a little clip.
Virtual reality will not replace reality. Rather, it's a place for us to take a break from reality, because sometimes it does get a bit overwhelming. It's a place where we can do away with limits imposed by our biology, a place we can be who we want to be. So that when we put a headset down, step back into reality, we can be a better version of ourselves and make the world around us a better place.
So when she's talking about, you go in, I have people that have questioned or said, oh man, you're gonna get stuck in there and you're just gonna all day, that's just your thing, and you're not gonna enjoy life. And I'm like, but what do you mean? I still have to work, I still have to eat, still got to go to the bathroom, shower, go get groceries, get out, do stuff. What do you mean I'm gonna be stuck
Uber
in
Eats,
this world?
Uber Eats, diaper. What else did you say you need to do?
Exactly.
I'm going to take care of all those.
You can just like you shower all the time.
Baby wipes, just keep them right next to you.
But my point is, so I'll kind of talk about this for a second, and I'll kind of segue into a little bit of, so Afros and Fades is our new website guy that we're working on, Afros and Fades in Corona. So when I first moved to Corona, California, years and years ago, and to be a children's pastor, it was really hard to find a barbershop. And so, to cut, I actually had hair at the time, but shut up. So it was hard to find a good barbershop to cut my hair and all this good stuff. So I was able to find Afros and Fades, and I was able to build a great relationship with them. And then all of a sudden he calls me recently and says, hey, let's talk. And so we're right now in the process of building your website. So Afros and Fades, welcome to the Media for You team. And which segues into when I first got into Multiverse or in my VR headset, during this week, as I was preparing for this, whatever, I kind of was thinking about why did I personally get into VR? What was I looking for? What was the connection? I realized that I was looking for that community. So you guys, a lot of you know that there was some funerals in my family and some deaths, and so it caused me to really reevaluate who I have around me, how I need to really love on people, and blah blah blah. So what I did is I went into VR and realized that that's what I was looking for, was that community. So once I found that community, which is you guys and all this other people that are in there, Peaches and Chronic, and I could name drop all day long, but the community helped me personally because I was able to talk and hang out and release a lot of whatever was going on with me or issues. And we could actually get in a room and laugh and joke and talk. So to me, that addiction to getting in there is not the addiction to do things to take me away from community,
This
but
is
it's
the
actually
positive
bringing
spin.
me to
Yeah.
community. And so I was able to build churches and have
Sure.
Bible studies
Sure.
and actually build relationships with people that are lasting, just from throwing my headset on, and being able to. I know we talk and joke around of Doc. I don't know if I
Who's your
want to use
daddy?
that word.
Who's your daddy?
Pimping us
What'd I
out.
do? I did it.
Pimping us, yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah. So we laugh and joke about, but it was fun, and it was us creating and us having a great time and building these relationships and understanding each other, which is the positive side to that spin on the addiction. So yes, I might be addicted to maybe my phone sometimes or my Monopoly Go. Oh, quick
Sometimes.
story. I told Iceman this.
Really?
So Monopoly Go. All right. So one of my devices after last week's episode,
Oh,
I was
yeah,
talking
this is-
about how addicted I was to Monopoly Go. So lo and behold, one of my tablets or my tablet decided to crash and have some issues. So I tried to reconnect my Monopoly Go, then I deleted my Monopoly Go. So now I can't reconnect to that Monopoly Go. So now I lost that board.
So
And
he
so
does have
now,
5 devices
so
now.
after my addiction coming out, and so I realized, okay, now I'm not gonna. And then for a second, I tried to reconnect it, and I says, nope, that was God just telling me. Let it go.
You need to slow down.
Yes, God just said, I'm gonna take that away from you. So he did, and so that's one less thing. And I looked at it and I realized, yes, so it did help me. You guys got
Well,
something?
did Doc, did that anything change from the last episode? Did you realize, or did you limit any
No.
usage at all? No.
No, I ain't changed anything.
Okay.
Nothing?
Just because y'all talked about it? No. No,
Not at
no.
all. All
I'm
right.
still in
We are
there.
not the authority figures.
I was
I
still in
guess.
there.
I thought we were.
You can't tell me what to do.
So yeah, exactly. And not only
No.
did he not stop, he actually stepped it up some. No.
I was in there late last night too. I went,
Yeah,
oh,
I did.
Icy, you were in there with me.
Yeah,
You were there with me, right? I'm like, dude, I gotta go to sleep, man.
I know. And then
And
10
then
minutes later, I got to go to sleep. I'm like, yeah, I know, me too.
Right,
20 minutes
20
later.
minutes later, I was like, dude, I gotta go, man. I gotta go.
And then, well, see, and then if well, I don't know if I'm gonna tell on you, but maybe I will. But Iceman, especially if he had a couple, if he had a couple glasses of bourbon, then we know Icy's gonna be talking a little bit more, and he's gonna keep me in there. Look, because I noticed that yesterday or the day before, you had a little extra sip, and you had that too. Maybe it was yesterday, and I was like, "Hey man, I gotta go." And he was like, "Yeah, but wait," and then blah, blah, blah.
I know, and then Catherine was in there, and I just kept talking. I was like, yeah.
I was like, oh, all right. I really gotta go.
Well, my wife's in Nashville. You know, I got nobody there. It's like I might as well just have an evening drink.
Just some. All right, so let me give you guys some chat stuff here real quick. Can't wait to jumpstart my business with GoToVR. Yes, Honey Bear, you are definitely a part of GoToVR. And Angela, super curious. Oh, I already said that one. Hi, y'all. South Jersey represent with a smiley face.
Is that
Jersey? Hey, no Facebook today. Oops. It should be on there. It should be on the Try Virtual Roundtable Facebook. I think I put it on there. And yes, it's Braids and Curly Girls. Hey, Braids and Curly Girls. Or I don't.
If that's like another website we need to work on, afros and fades, and then we need to work on,
Braids and Curly Girls website. Okay.
Yeah.
And Honey Bear said she's decreased her time in the multiverse. And I will say,
Yeah, but she's increased it in VR chat
Yeah,
and
stop
Horizon.
playing.
Right.
So she decreased it
No. Hey,
in one
Iceman,
platform.
I'm gonna bring up this part, and you're gonna understand. So she did reduce her time in multiverse, but how many dings do I get on my head, on my glasses?
Oh, bingo under the stars.
Bingo.
I'm getting notifications. Bing, bingo under the stars. Bingo. I'm like,
yeah, but that means that it's popular. Like it's popular.
Right.
Yeah.
But so yes, Honey Bear, you might have cut down in multiverse, but
You forgot something.
Yeah. I get the notifications on my glasses. Okay.
Birthday.
All right.
Peaches.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna show.
birthday.
Peaches. Oh,
Birthday.
I was gonna thank you.
Oh yes.
Let's sing right now. Let's sing 1,
All right.
2, 3.
Hold on. Black version or like?
Wait, is there what is the black version of Happy Birthday?
Birthday to you.
Oh, come on.
Happy birthday. Okay.
You got it, Iceman?
Yeah.
I know which one it is.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday.
How you gonna mess it up, man?
to
No, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Peaches, happy
to
birthday
you.
to you.
So she'll tell you later, but when I went in, I saw that it was her birthday. So I went in and wished her a happy birthday today. She happened to be in her homeroom, and Cat Lady was in there, and so I pop in, and I was wishing her happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday. And then I said, go on and have a seat down on the couch right there. And she pops down on the couch, and you didn't
give her a lap dance. You did not give her a lap dance.
I cannot confirm nor deny that there might have been something like that in the multiverse. And she got Chicago. And then I turned around, and then she gave me a couple.
Wow.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny that actually happened.
There's no pictures. There's no proof.
I hope Cat Lady was not recording it when it happened, when things were.
Oh, I hope she was.
Yeah, Peaches said it was the first time anyone has ever given her one of those, in the multiverse.
Oh, one of those.
That's not true.
Uh-oh.
My bad. Maybe I spoke out of turn here. My bad. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just going off of what Peaches said.
All right. Let's get back to addiction.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Addiction.
Okay.
And
So my mom, I was talking to my mom, and she says, well, the benefits that she sees with hey Donna, with technology is that, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, like if she lived in Japan, I mean, nowadays she can actually call on the phone and we can actually visually see each other. Mm-hmm. If she's working on a project in her garden, she can show it to me right then. Right. Like, and that's just personal stuff. But like you were saying, even with the VR, you still can show people things with your phone, what's going on. Right. And you're like, what kind of bug is this? Right. Mm-hmm. Like if you're in pest control, and then like Rolo would say, send me a picture of it. And then that person could send. So technology is definitely a tool, right? Mm-hmm. It's just like anything else.
How it's used.
How do you use that tool? Mm-hmm. So, I mean,
it can, and doing things with family wise. Now, Doc Scott, he's going to show us a video here in just a second. Now a VR. Huh?
I'm showing a video. Yeah, I'm showing a video.
He's going to show a video.
Did we not discuss this?
I thought that's what he said.
Even not only did he practice, he practiced. He says, "Man, I got to learn how to make sure I know how to do this." Did we not?
You saw it that way. I got it.
Did you not? Just where?
You gotta write the script for me. I have.
Yeah, we didn't get it. We didn't get a script today. We didn't get a script today.
Okay, yeah. So I dropped the ball on that. They didn't get a script today. They
which I was happy. I was happy I didn't get it.
I don't even read the script. But here's the thing. But Iceman, just to jump on what you said, like, so some people may say, well, what's the difference between doing it in VR versus your phone? It was like my dad asked me, I think he said, when I was talking about VR, he said, why not just do a Zoom call? People don't understand the encompassing nature of VR. So you see a picture of a bug, you go in VR, that damn bug is like there. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
I see as a story.
Can I
let him finish.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Good. Go ahead, Ice.
No. Finish what you're saying.
That was the end of my story.
Oh, see, that's what I thought.
But just
no, I was timing it to where I knew he was done, Devlin.
Oh, I thought he still had some more. Sorry about that.
So I downloaded this game. I know this is off the subject a little bit. It's called Panic Room.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like $4.99. And it says, it has like a couple, it's growing, things are coming soon. So I thought, let me just drop into this kind of a scary thing. So I get in and it's like, go to her. And I see this girl in the corner and I'm like, okay. So I'm doing room scale. So I have to go around in my wheelchair. I have to like go to it. And then
you're in a wheelchair?
Oh no, I didn't want anybody to know. Oh, anyway, I'm walking around in my living room and no, she turns around and like, I know it's going to be a jump scare, right? But it gets me because VR is way more immersive than just watching a video, right? Or something. So then everything was happening. It's like, there's a TV screen on my wall and she's crawling through and I have to exorcise the demons from her. I have to grab a cross and I hold it up. She knocks it out of my hands. I see it fall on the ground. I'm freaking out. That's how immersive.
Right. I'm freaking out right now. Yeah.
So, and then the spider. Well, hold on. I'm almost done. The spiders come out, right? They start coming everywhere. And this guy calls you on the phone. You have to pick up this virtual cell phone. It's Joe from Joe's Pest Control, right? And it's like, hey, I hear you have a spider problem. And I'm looking around my house. All of a sudden, I see these spiders coming out. I'm like, oh, yeah, there's a few of them. It's like, grab the nail gun, shoot them, grab the, Anyway, there was a part in that where, like, they were coming all over me. And then I look down and my dog's looking at me because it's mixed reality. It's not just virtual reality. It's mixed reality. So I seen the spiders crawling on Arya, my dog, and I'm shooting Arya. And then Arya's she's looking at me like, what are you doing? And when I was shooting the walls, because what I did was I looked at my home camera and I watched myself, what I was doing. And when I was aiming up at the ceiling, my dog was doing this. What is he looking at me? Looking back, like nothing's going on. What is he so focused and screaming about? Right. Anyway, it's VR versus flat screen. The immersion is what does it.
Exactly.
You get, and I'm shaky right now, but that is the game to get for $5. Well worth it.
Here's the thing: a point of reference for you, Black Mirror season 3, episode 2, playtest.
Oh, dude, I love that one.
There it is.
That has the spiders. That has stuff in it too.
Point of reference of what we're talking about. How VR. Look how that guy reacts.
Yes.
That haunted.
No, that's a great example. That's mixed reality.
Yeah, because Iceman was
he's up and died. So that don't look at the ending.
Right.
More so than just the result.
Clip.
Don't get the result.
Yeah.
It's
No, but Iceman. So when he was telling me about his experience with this game, so I'll kind of do a backstory. So it does pertain to this the podcast, because the reason why Iceman went hunting for that mixed reality game in the first place was because we're in the process. So I'm throwing this out there to you guys out there in VR world that might know, and please send us a message if you know. We're looking for a mixed reality game that all three of us can be in the same room together and actually play the game, and then we can record in our podcast from there. So we were looking for games, and mixed reality games where it actually shows you in the room. So we know they're out there, and which ones we just haven't found the right one that's for all of us, multiplayer.
Also, we did find one. Me and Devlin, we were playing darts in our own.
Oh, that's right.
We were right next to. I could look over, and there's Devlin, and he's in my room where it sets up a dartboard, and we're both shooting darts at the same dartboard, and he's there.
And we were flying,
and then we were
hot air balloons.
We were flying hot air balloons up my stairs. And then it
that's right. They were.
They went disappeared.
I am addicted.
Who said?
Shut up. I'm about 5 minutes talking about how we played together in VR. I am addicted to VR.
Who said this? You?
No, I'm not saying.
No, he's copying us. He's mocking us.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted.
No. 5 minutes. See that big smile?
I'm not addicted.
No.
I'm not.
No. Can I get my headset? No, I'm just
now.
If I was addicted, I would have my headset right here, right?
Right.
Oh no,
if I wasn't really into VR, it's behind him. Devin's behind him.
Oh, it's you see the little light on? Dude, I drained it dead today.
We're gonna have a look, and everybody watching. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a party either through VR chat, or we might do big screen.
Big screen.
Big screen, because
Big
we
screen
talked
would be
about.
Yes, we're gonna
and
do
here's
watch videos in there. We're gonna watch some
Exactly.
stuff. Yep.
But here's the other
Talk
thing,
about it,
like,
talk about it,
and
talk
this
about
is
it.
the relationships that we develop in VR. Like, I know we're guys and we're talking some kid stuff, but it's like a lot of grown up fun stuff in there. So we have Block Films, who's a participant on the Multiverse platform.
And he's a
he's getting to that. Hold
director.
on.
He's a director.
Hold on, he's getting to that.
movies.
Hey, he's getting to
Yeah.
that. Hold on.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Independent,
I didn't know he was getting to that.
The director and all these movies and films he's done, he's worked on his projects. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna host Lock on in what we call big screen, because different platforms have different strengths and weaknesses, right? Ours does, others does. So we chose big screen. That's what we decided.
Big
right?
screen, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So we're gonna have an event there, but just to speak on how many opportunities there are in VR, like screen one of his movies and you have 20 people in the room just talking about it and enjoying it, for if it's a short or a clip or whatever,
Right.
we can all talk about it and enjoy it. Where else can you do that in the world? Where VR is the place where you can go in nowhere and anywhere at the same time. So on my couch, all of us on our couches, we're gonna preview this great movie from this great director that we've met over the past few years. So I just try to tie in all the.
I just found out he was the director.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's
Yeah,
worked
he's
like
big
with
time.
major stars. I know.
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
Big
Crazy.
time.
That's
Crazy.
stuff. So
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We got Patreon. Folks, we're gonna need y'all to get on our Patreon and stuff. We got things to do.
Please help us out.
Hey, we got a
Stop
$2 level. We have a $2 level.
$2 level. Just go on $2.
We'll give you a shout out, and
Who's on the
you'll.
$2 level for? Who did a $2 level?
Bro.
Oh,
You
$5.
have you not looked? Have you not looked
We
at
have
our?
no.
We have
Doc,
a 2.
We ain't got no 5.
We
We
do
ain't
have
got
a
no
5.
10. No. That somebody has signed up.
We
But
don't
have-
what I'm saying is we can't even get them to sign up for a 5.
Yeah, you want to you want to say yeah. Anyway,
All right. So hey, Honey Bear said I've reunited with high school friends. Yeah, there you go. See the opportunities out there.
technology.
Reunite with
Yeah,
them. She
it
didn't have
is.
to go to her high school reunion if she didn't want to. She could just hook up with everybody on the.
So again, to bring it back home a little bit, it's not that technology. You're not addicted when you're on the phone. Would you say you're I mean, you could be addicted to the phone too.
Talking,
But what
yeah,
I'm saying is,
yeah.
when you call up to make an appointment, when you call up for reservations, when you make your online reservations for flights, all that is. I don't think that's being addicted to it. That's
No.
using your resources to the
Yep.
best ability that you can do.
Yep.
So that's a difference between addiction.
Yeah. As long as it
then
doesn't take you away from being who you're supposed to be.
responsible and being a
responsible
functioning
person.
adult.
How about that, Doc? How long you be at work all day? I'm sorry. So real quick.
Wait, he goes to
no,
work?
I'm just playing. Look, he knows.
Ooh,
He
that
knows
hurt.
what I'm
That actually hurt. That was public.
that?
Damn, that hurt. Dude, I go to clinic tomorrow. No, what's today?
Sunday.
I go to my private practice.
All right, wait.
I'm
Was he
just playing.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
playing.
Was he gonna? Was
Hey,
Doc,
by the
was Doc
way,
gonna drop
your
that
Juneteenth
video?
Your Juneteenth video that you played walking around and the DJ and all that stuff. That was cool.
Well,
yeah, I was liking that. You want to talk a little bit about that?
That's actually, well, here's the thing. I did a presentation about VR to them, and they're trying to figure out some sort of grant funding in which the Covenant House Philadelphia, they have some sort of relationship. I don't want to go into too many details because I'm not sure exactly what it is, but they have a relationship with a local school. And guess what I introduced? Let's bring VR. Let's see if we can get the headsets.
Yes,
and I was trying to
education.
manage that program. And I let them know. I said, look, you guys got to work with me. And obviously our Heart Foundation, helping every American reconnect together.
Yeah.
Right. That's our foundation. And guys, and I know we're joking stuff like that, but when we talk about our Patreon and we talk about what's that GoFundMe?
No, we got
that.
GoFundMe.
Okay, we got.
No,
Well,
just the Patreon.
We got the
Patreon.
And our merch.
There are projects that we're working on, and I did talk to Covenant House about. I don't remember if I mentioned the closed donation, but we are going to be helping families. I did tell them the overall concept.
And I got my local place.
Yeah.
Somebody
I'm
November,
family
December.
agency.
So guys, we may not be very good at pushing it because we're not in this for money. We're in this just to, 3 old guys having a good time and trying in the prime of our lives, just trying to.
We got to make
really
a shirt
have
that
some
says
fun.
that.
We got to give us some money.
Yeah, 3 old guys.
3 old guys
Three
making
old
a
guys.
podcast. That's it.
Making a podcast, right? So please look at our go on our YouTube and stuff like that, and please take a look at our Patreon. We really need your support, so we can really make this holiday season something absolutely wonderful for somebody. We're those type of, we're the three guys that if we hit the lottery, a lot of people would benefit. No, seriously. Like some people, they hit the lottery. It's just them. Like I got it. No, if one of us hit the lottery, yes, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get some money and I'm gonna enjoy. Right. Yeah. There's no $400,000
no.
car. Live simple. No. I'd rather help people more so than I want to make sure I get a trip to Dubai. I'm good. I don't have to.
Amen. Which is what God has called us to do. Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
I know I got to go to church, man.
I know. I'm just saying. Church all the time. Hey, Doc, you want to play that video? Let's do a funny. Let's play that video.
All right, guys. So we're gonna try to lighten the mood. We're gonna do more VR stuff in the future, where we're gonna go in and do our thing. But I got some videos. I think that's just funny. Now, let me know if it's too loud, too, guys. Let me see.
It's gonna be loud for Icy. Yeah, he's a big baby.
So, all right. So, hold on. I'm gonna share this. Give me. Oh gosh, I think she hurt herself. Never mind. Okay, hold on.
Nah, show it. No.
Yeah, hold up. I'm doing it right now. Hold up. I think I got it. Like
right finger. Like push your right finger into it. There you go.
Yep, we can see it.
Hike the ball. You gotta hold the right trigger down.
Blue 42. Blue 42.
You gotta hold it, keep it held down, and then.
Oh!
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't jump. Don't go. Oh no.
Oh.
When Merry your Christmas. Brain cannot decipher the differences
and the
between VR and reality.
It's not watching a TV screen. This is like, look at him. He literally walked the door. Like the realism of VR is beyond your expectations.
It is. It's crazy.
When I did my presentation at the clinic, they were like, whoa.
Don't push me. Don't push me.
What happens? The fucker falls out from under me?
No, just keep going. Quit being a pansy.
Oh, no. What is that thing down there?
There's an invisible wall. If you walk off the side, you'll be back in the elevator.
Huh?
If you walk off the side, you'll just go straight back to the elevator. That's why you got to walk all the way forward and step off the plank.
Oh, God, he's playing plank?
You just got to.
Yeah, look at him.
Just do it.
And that's
part of the game.
Too. Oculus is better.
Yeah.
It's like $5
just
for
step off the plank.
I know.
There you go.
There you go.
Step off.
He's gonna fall over. Your mind makes you see that.
Yeah. Dad. That's somebody like Sherry can do with counseling.
He just leaves him. No, he just leaves him. That's jacked. Old dude was on the ground.
With Google Workspace, you can.
Yeah. All right. So, and she just left him. Just left him on the ground.
Dude, I love seeing those videos.
Yeah, no, I have one.
Like the kids walking through,
in the room,
and you're boxing. Yeah, and then the person playing like knocks the kid out. He's like later, it's like, well, oh yeah, you get transformed into that world.
Hey, Helen. So,
Helen from Ireland.
Thank you.
Ireland. Hey, Helen. You guys how live. Are you?
Ireland. Woo.
Yeah. Woo. Can we get a clap on that?
Yeah. We can do that. We can do a clap. We can do cheering. How about some of that? How about some cheering?
All right.
Our viewer from Ireland. Thank you very much.
Ireland.
I do want to point out that Mama C, I don't know if she's in here, but Jennifer, she's the one that kind of shared that with Helen, our podcast.
So we appreciate that. Can we talk about my addiction? Can I get
yeah, well, what is you have an addiction?
Well, because I want to talk about my digital real estate because I was taking jokes over at VR chat last night. What is it, Girl Tech? I think Girl Tech was getting me.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she was getting me last night. I mean, it was so funny because like I said, these platforms while we're in VR, like some of us social, some business, a combination of both. One of the things that attracted me with the virtual world was the digital assets. That's what really attracted me because I kind of saw what this was. I mean, things like Second Life. I heard the numbers of people, what they were doing in Second Life. You know, people think it's not a real business. People want to trade their way through nursing school. Another guy made 6 figures on Second Life selling digital assets and stuff like that. But One of the things I wanted to say, the digital asset world, because I was taking my hits, and don't get me wrong, VR chat is beautiful. Like they always, they try to 420 money YouTube.
Right.
It's a beautiful environment, but I'm like, what's the economic possibilities?
Right.
Now, keep in mind, I say possibilities. Multiverse has a ways to go, right, in terms of
how
what it'll become. So I get
Economy,
that. The economy and what we're thinking they're in the direction they're going, right?
Mm-hmm.
So. But the addiction to me is owning as much digital real estate as possible. I know that's not normal language. So when I tell people that, they're like, "What are you talking about?" Like, dude, you may need to do a little Google, because it's almost it's a comparison where I forgot what the home. I don't want to say the wrong year, the Homestead Act, where people could go out and stake their claim in the West, right?
Back up,
I think where the government was basically like, claim your land, and I guess there'd be some subsidies, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are people that stayed home. Why would I go out there where nobody's out there? That doesn't make sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there are people out there that say, well, I'm going to try to make it make sense because I know it's coming. Like, you're not coming now,
right?
You guys are going to come. So I'm going to get there first.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, and now all of a sudden, whatever amount of years, 100, 150 years later, now all of a sudden you have the Berger family that has like 5,000 acres.
Exactly. Because they claim their land.
Because somebody claimed what they did years ago and they built it up there. So I look at digital real estate like that. And if people are still confused, it's just an extension of the internet. It's a more deeper way to view somebody's product and engage with that product at a much deeper level. And it's coming. And the reason why digital real estate, I'm gonna let this go in a second. Digital real estate, because the perfect hybrid. You have a brick and mortar building, correct? Brick and mortar. You have licenses, taxes, you have employees, you have all that stuff, right?
Overhead.
Then you have the internet, where you just have a website. VR digital real estate is going to be the hybrid, where not only do you have a visual brick and mortar, but then you also have the benefits of being on the internet, where you don't have rent, you don't have
overhead.
No, you have more. Well, you still have a little bit of overhead.
A little bit of overhead. Yeah.
But the website
way
gives you
less overhead.
That 2D version, where it's just kind of like, oh, I can see these sneakers. Okay. So the brick and mortar, you got to pay employees to be there, blah, blah. We all know stuff coming. But all of a sudden, now you got the middle.
You can physically grab it in the store.
You can look at the
in
product
a brick and mortar, and you can hold it in your hands.
Yep. The actual
now, VR,
live
you have
in
that
VR.
You have that ultimate medium. So now you don't have the headaches of brick and mortar, and you have immersiveness.
Which brings us to GoTo VR, because I was in GoTo VR, and you can actually pick up the item, shoes, and look around underneath the sole and everything, and look way back. Like, it's crazy. Yeah.
A correction, real quick. A correction. Northern Ireland. I just
Northern. Oh, she said that.
I just
Let's be sure that.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I said that.
Thank you.
Northern Ireland just made me forget.
Lose your thing. Sorry.
The conclusion of this is that what people also don't get is these things coming smart contracts. And if you're listening to this broadcast, please look up smart contracts and what they're going to be able to do in the future. And they are coming. So whether you believe it or not,
whether you like it or not.
That's why I'm deep into digital real estate, because what happens is businesses don't care where they advertise. If we have 1 million followers on this podcast, okay, businesses come to us and want to. That'd be real nice. Business is going to come to us and want us to advertise and do things. And
by default,
look at products by default. So VR virtual real estate is the same way. If you happen to work with the right platform, whether Multiverse or Expectiverse, the two that I'm involved in, whether they if they turn out to be ones that businesses can migrate to, then that gives you an opportunity to be able to lease, especially Expectiverse, because that's NFT and blockchain already. Multiverse still has some things to do. But if I have my real estate that I purchased for whatever amount of money, whether it's $1 or $100, doesn't matter. I own it via blockchain.
It's
if
yours.
Business wants to come in and they say, we like this spot, let's get X amount of analytics. What would it take for us to put our business there? There's a power to digital real estate that's coming that people are sleeping on. Take a look at the deal with Atari and Sandbox. Google it if you think I'm kidding. That's it. Concluded.
Nice. Thanks, Doc.
That's it. Concluded.
Thanks for the digital asset breakdown. And again, VR. And well, that's also 2D, but with Spectre. But same thing. They're going to be going to VR. That's the plan. Yeah. But again, the addiction side, back to that, and if you are addicted to, whether it be your cell phone, whether it be uh, anything, um, uh, seek some help. Make sure you talk to someone. Make sure you reach out to people, because I'd hate for you to be stuck in that addiction and not being able to do the things that you need to do, work and take care of your family and all that stuff. So if you are addicted, please, please, please seek some help.
In anything.
Please reach out. There's counselors, there's resource centers, depending on what you're addicted to, look it up. There's a lot of resources out there to help you. So whether it be anything. So
VR addiction is coming. VR addiction is coming.
oh, it is.
Quite
Oh,
all
it's
serious, it's
it's
coming.
here on some people. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it is definitely coming. And when you do get your VR headset, look us up. Multiverse, Doc, Iceman, Mr. Harmony, come on and check us out. We'd love to see you. Anything else, Icy? What you got?
I just want to make sure that since Doc mentioned about going to church, he should say the closing prayer today.
Oh,
No,
that was you're right, Iceman.
that was
I felt the Holy Spirit say Doc
lead you
should say it.
to Doc should say it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I haven't been to church in a very, very long time, but
Mhm.
I feel there's some changes. I think I said that before. But
Uh-huh.
before I say that, I also but I do want to emphasize the fact that it's the fact that you just said that, I see the fact that that we do have this foundation that it's not official yet. We're working to establish it, and that we do need people to help us help individuals. And I think that's really where my heart is. Religion
Yes.
wise, I think that's where I'm at. The whole
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot to religion, but mine is just the helping people part. That's
Mm-hmm.
kind of where my focus or my
Yep.
thing is. If I could, you ever see those videos?
Service. It's
Service.
Yeah,
service.
service.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like I might be like personally, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
different. Okay, I get it.
Right.
And I know what my faults are. I get it. But helping people has never been fault. If I ever have the position where I can help people, that would be my priority, 100%.
Mhm.
So the Heart Foundation, please take a look at it and allow us to help families coming in the what do we call it? Heart 2025.
Mhm. Heart
2025
2025.
for helping a
Yeah.
family for Thanksgiving and helping families in Christmas in our respective areas. So
Exactly.
no matter what my faults are, how bad I am, how bad my mouth gets on Multiverse, because it's bad, I get it.
Yes.
However, I still believe in service and helping others, and that's how I was raised. My dad, my
Mhm.
mom, my whole entire family,
And I
stuff
want to
like
thank
that.
them.
So
All right. So real
anyway,
quick, I just want to say before you close out in that prayer, Honey Bear said it happens to all of us. If we're all honest, LOL. Yes, we all get addicted to that stuff. And yes. All right. And Helen said, let's see, pretty scary, really. Yes, it is scary, being addicted to that stuff. I can't even remember where I leave my phone half the time. Feel so bad for the kids though. So yeah, she's not addicted to her phone, thank goodness. And thank you, Doc. Thanks, Doc, a lot. We need prayer. Yes. All right. Exactly. And then Angela, Serenity Prayer. Oh, Serenity Prayer for the Lord's Prayer. May go to for everything. Oh, her go to for everything. Yes.
Oh, is the
And the Serenity Prayer for the
the
addiction.
things I can
Mhm,
change
mhm.
and yeah.
Yes, the
notice
Serenity Prayer.
I got real
And
clueless on that.
yeah, that's okay. The Serenity Prayer, those are for people that are addicted. It's an addiction thing. Yeah. So it's a Serenity Prayer and then the Lord's Prayer. So yes. So we're gonna let you close out.
What is the Serenity Prayer? All of it. Please accept.
I don't remember the whole thing, and I don't
Please
even
Accept me
want
accept
for
to
the
all my
things
faults.
that I can't
yeah,
change.
that I can't. Yeah,
Please help
I
me
was about to
change
say
them
it, but
that I
I
can.
would
That sounds
chop it
pretty
up.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right.
I
So
do a rendition of that then, or
there you
something
go.
like that.
All right.
you go, man.
So
Whatever
you.
comes out of your mouth is
It's all
going to
you,
be
yeah,
Doc.
what needs to come out.
gonna be quick.
Yep,
So
it's all you.
I want to say thank you for allowing us to get together again for another fantastic podcast, allowing us to stay healthy, allowing us to have fun and really share with the world the possibilities of what we believe in the future of VR, and also allowing us to be able to help people, if by words and by way of our actions. So God, I really appreciate your time, your energy, and focusing and giving us the energy to do what we're doing. Man, I'm good.
Amen.
Amen.
Woo.
That was
Thank
nice.
you,
I like it.
Doc. Thank you.
That was-
Appreciate it. Good prayer.
Yeah, thank you.
If you don't have anything else, anybody else?
What you
We
got?
wanna-
Hold up. What time is it?
It's time to go.
Oh yeah, it is. All right.
It's time to go. So we want to thank all of you for watching Try Virtual Roundtable. And if you're listening, thank you for listening. If you're in one of the storefronts, thanks for viewing. Come back and check it out again. Don't forget Go To VR. Don't forget Afros and Fades. Don't forget our Patreon. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Merch too.
Merch, yes,
yeah, merch.
please. Our merch, T Public. If you can go on to our website, for those of you that don't know, you can go to the Try Virtual Roundtable website and you can get information there as well.
.com. Is it .com?
It's .net.
Oh dang.
Yep, that's all right.
I guess I
You
should
were
know
close.
that.
You were close
Look,
though.
we're also going to have. Oh, go ahead, Icy.
No, go ahead.
I'm just going to say we're also going to do broadcasts as soon as we figure out the technical aspects in VR. So we're going to do broadcasts in VR coming soon. Come back and enjoy so we can show you guys. You still won't get the whole feel of it without having a headset. However, still from a 2D perspective, you'll be able to enjoy with us, and we'll show you some of the things that we
Google and Samsung are coming out pretty soon, so you guys go get your headset. All right, so
I do want to mention also real quick.
I want to read Honey Bear's real quick. I see. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Sorry, I just.
That's what it is. Yes. That's what it is.
Thank you, Honey Bear. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
What were you going to say,
perfect.
Icy? Sorry.
What was I going to say? That threw me for a loop.
I know when somebody says
serenity
something
prayer. Yeah,
what?
I was just doing.
I know. No, I can't remember. I guess.
Sure?
Yeah. I was going to say it, but
come on, you can get it. Come on, it's on the tip of your tongue.
No. I think I'm
you lost it. What were we talking about?
I think whiskers are at the tip of his tongue.
Yeah.
Whiskers. Yeah,
all right, guys. Thanks for watching Try Virtual Roundtable. We'll see you guys later next week. Next week, shut up. Next week, 2 p.m. or 5 p.m. Eastern.
I remember.
I paused on purpose and I did all that because I figured
I remember. So you can go to our Facebook page and look at videos that we've done in the multiverse.
Yes.
So if you want to see us there, we have added some of those. Also, our private Facebooks, we've gone live inside the multiverse. And so if you want to see what it is, you could go to our things and at least you'll watch the 2D version of it. Yep. And you'll see us interacting and how we move around and how we talk to people, how people jump in. That's what I wanted to say. Okay.
How
anyway.
it's possible to do that.
All right,
you guys have a good one. Yeah, exactly. All right. Toodles.
All right, bye, everybody.
Well, what